All right, so today we're taking a look at the EAQ jump starter. This is a 4,000 amp jump starter. In order to start a standard size vehicle, you're going to need somewhere between 300 and 700 amps. This is 4,000, so it's going to be able to jump start a vehicle as large as my 1-ton dually here, and also diesel engines up to 8 liters. This also has an air compressor inside so that you can air up your tires up to 150 psi. So we're going to check the tires on the truck here. We're also going to show you how to hook this up correctly and what happens when you hook it up incorrectly. Now, in the package, of course, you get the jump starter. You get a nice hard shell case here. You get your charging cable. You also get a couple of free gifts we'll take a look at here in just a second. Jumper cables and your air hose. So your free gifts are, this is a headrest hook, and then they also give you a little cell phone holder. So that's a nice little device that you got there that you can use to set your cell phone on. We're going to long press it to power it on. And when you power it on, it's going to show you your bar and your PSI. And this is where you're going to set your tire pressure. And that's going to be for your truck tires, your passenger car tires, bicycle tires, motorcycle tires, basketballs, footballs, and other sporting equipment. So they do give you some extra nozzles here to air up your floaty toys and to air up your balls and stuff and things of that nature. So that's going to be handy to have that during the summertime when you're playing those sports. So right underneath the power button, you do have a light button, and you're going to have to long press that as well. And then you're going to get a steady light. You short press it, and you're going to get a strobe light. Short press it again, and you're going to get an SOS. And then short press it again, and it's going to be off. So before we get to our tires, we're going to connect it to our battery, show you how to do it correctly, then I'm going to show you how to do it incorrectly. Your jumper cables are going to go right up here at the top. You've got your positive and negative. They only go in one way. Then when you get it connected, you're going to get a flashing red and green light, meaning that it's ready to connect to your battery. When you connect it to your battery, you're going to get a steady green light, and that steady green light is going to mean that it is ready for you to turn the key over. So we're going to hook our negative to negative, our positive to our positive, and we get a steady green light, and now we are ready to go inside the cab and turn the vehicle over. So if you happen to get your cables twisted, what's going to happen is you're going to get a red light, and you're also going to get an audible indicator letting you know that it is hooked up incorrectly. Now, this is not hurting the battery, and it's not hurting the jumper. It's just letting you know that you got it hooked up incorrectly, and you need to switch the two cables, and then you'll get your green light, and you'll be good to go. So I'm getting my green light here. I'm ready to go into the cab and start the vehicle. Now, if you needed to use this as an air compressor, you got your little hose right here that's going to screw right into the top of your jumper, and you're going to base your tire pressure on the side wall of your vehicle, and it's going to tell you how many PSI you should have in your vehicle. You can see mine right here says 80 PSI. Okay, so what this is showing me here is that I have 55 pounds of pressure in my tire right now. Push our power button and get it going.
So once it reaches the tire pressure that you set it at, it's going to automatically shut off.
And just like that, so it goes over a 0.5 so that it does not overfill, and it allows you to take your hose off of the tire, because you're going to lose just a little bit of air when you're unscrewing that. So now we are set where we need to be. So in my opinion, I believe that every vehicle needs one of these jumpers. We're moving away from the traditional battery-to-battery jumpers and going to these portable jumpers. So much more handy than trying to find somebody who's got a set of jumper cables who can give you that jump of an evening or in a dark parking lot. Having these in your glove box, underneath your front seat, in your trunk, it doesn't matter. I think that everybody needs one of these. And then if you happen to have a low tire of an evening, this is going to get you filled up so that you can get to your destination where you need to be safely, so that you can then get your tire fixed, repaired by a professional. Not only that, you've also got a USB-C charge port, a USB-A charge port, and a USB-A 3.0 for a quick charge right here on the bottom side.